Okay, so dear Dharma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. And keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, you can mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dharma practitioners, before we start our practice session, we'll take few minutes to clarify ourselves how this practice can help our own development. So the very first thing that you have to remember, not even in meditation, in your whole life, if you look for progress or development, you are responsible for that. You always have to take that responsibility. Otherwise, if you depending from, even in ordinary life, if you depend from others' idea or the help or other necessary things, that dependency little by little start to develop a prison inside you. So that keeping this mental freedom is very necessary. And sometimes we feel like we are free, but mostly in day-to-day life, we are prisoners, we are biased to people, ideas, environment, comfort, and our own belief systems, mostly for our own identity. So our identity makes us very limited. So the identity come out of not only with the one idea, your identity build up out of many ideas, and it make you very limited person. You can depend on your identity. It make your comfort zone and it bring the security. You feel so comfortable. But the most dangerous thing is your identity make you a very limited person to your own self-view, and it not allow you to grow inside. So the bhavana or this meditation practice mainly try to bring the development to your inner being. So that's mean it allows you to not to become a prisoner to your own identity, but to get out of it and allow it to grow. So the very connotation of the bhavana means development of mind, progress of mind, cultivation of your own mind. So when it comes to mind, it is not a one idea. Why these ideas are so important? Why the thoughts are so important? This is the reason. Just try to understand it. So you are fully capable to attain to enlightenment. You are right now, right here. You are fully capable to attain to enlightenment. So then you have to question yourself, why it not happened to you? It's not because of somebody else. Why it not happening inside you? It's because of your own mind. So then you have to look into it and see where are you stuck, and where the tangles happen, where you hold it to something. Why? So you are the only one can look into it. When it comes to that point, the very first reason comes, even though that in the deeper your blueprint, capable to attain to enlightenment, why it not happening? The one of the major reason is, even you are qualified, that you don't want it. We like to learn something. We like to kind of like experience something. But when it comes to your personal life, deeply, why this not happening? Because you are not really into that. Because once you really into that, and it's no one can stop it. So then why we hold it, and why it not happening? Because our self-centered view, the seat you experience something, the place you experience something, the view you develop in you, already create a certain kind of satisfaction. And you are satisfied with that whatever deeply go through you with your emotional world. And because of that, you hold it to security. You hold it to protect that, your emotional comfort, which on the surface level you don't see. So the meditation is a method. You come to a point to detach from this emotional security and completely open. So that openness allow you to get out of this emotional security and allow you to experience something. Now, what is that something? That is your present moment of experience. So when we live with the emotions, it's not happening to us. It always something else. It is not bad, but that is a part of our life. We have to accept it. But at the same time, we have to remember, if you go with your emotional protection, the comfort, it will never allow you to grow. So then you have to take a decision. You want to go with that your emotional comfort or the protection, comfort, or you want the progress of your inner being. So the practicing meditation itself, the moment by moment, even your posture, you sit for a moment, and once you sit, maybe there are many kind of feelings arise, pain, discomfort, and some kind of the busyness in your mind. This all come out of, you come as feelings. So that is mean that the emotions communicate in certain ways. So if you're not allowed to go with that, not to respond to that, and take a conscious decision to stay with the primary mental object, in that very moment, what happening, you detach from the emotional protection or the environment, comfort, and you start to get into progress. And there is something happen when it comes to that progress. What happens, that we living in this very constructed time, in this ordinary life. This all the localized the localized ideas with this material world, and we live with the time and the space, and that make you more comfortable. So once you detach from this emotional comfort zone and allow entering to the progress level of deeper your inner, the spirit or the whole being, you start to detach from this constructed timeline, and it expands. See, sometimes you close your eyes and then deeply you feel like half an hour, and deeply you feel kind of like 1 hour, but it is just 5 minutes. See, in that deeply you get into a place, expand this time, and then slowly try to go a little bit further. So that is one, just a little example. So you feel the conventional level, this ordinary life, 5 minutes. You recognize, you feel, you go through like 1 hour. See that 5 minutes become 1 hour is huge. So if you little bit go further, what happens? That what you experience in the emotional level with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, with this perception and with these ideas, if you go to deeper level of that progress, that what you experience as thoughts or the feelings, and that also expand. Then sometimes you may say, oh, I like this. So that you put the statement, I like it. And you become very limited to your emotional environment. But if you get into the growth that I like this, that statement can expand to a higher level. And then it's going to take you to different level of understanding. Look at in the world that the people, how many people fighting each other. Somebody like it, somebody don't like it. Just very simple things, man. And somebody say this is right, another person say this is wrong. That's enough for us to start the next world war. And that's enough to destroy everything. What is that? I like this, or I don't like this. I love this, I hate this. But how about that? Whatever the statement you make, you go a little bit further into it. And then you will see. It's more. Bigger than the moment of, oh, I like this. There is something beyond that. When you come to that experience, it is not, there is nothing like or hate. It's just the moment of experience. And out of that, you develop the equanimity. The both, you come to the point of both balance. But in the conventional world, it doesn't work. Why? Because other people cannot understand. When you come to the one end, and you always look into the other end, you lose the capacity to look the middle, because naturally you go into the other end. So like that, when you say, I like this, you have no capacity to get into the equanimity, because that you like what you say, I like it. It already create a counter action somewhere. I hate this. And when it comes to the point, oh, I hate this, it's already somewhere come to a point, I like it. But in the conventional world, we go with it. Because it mainly happened because of the point of our experience. Point of your seat. When you change the seat, it's the whatever your ideas, concept, thoughts, is all going to change. So then you have to come to a point. How far we keep going this way? How long we going to hold it to these ideas? And where it try to take us? Nowhere. It keep take us in the same circle again and again and again and again and again. And we will keep doing the same thing again and again and again. For what? Just to find the comfort with our own emotions, feelings. So then the meditation is a method. You take a moment to go beyond that, your inner comfort zone or the emotional comfort, and allow you to grow, develop. And what is that development? Because in the deeper, you are capable to experience something better than this. So you're going to unlock that ability. So how you can do it? So in the very first level, you have to find the physical balance and the comfort. And that is our posture. And once you get into the posture, you bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area and tune to your moment of inhalation, exhalation. Moment of inhalation, exhalation, not what happened in the past or the future. In the very moment, that the moment you experience, observe in that very moment. So what is happening in the inhalation, exhalation, and you just simply observe it and recognize. And don't interfere with it. Don't try to make any comments or don't try to maintain it. Just try to see and recognize. So when you are able to do it again and again and again, because that the beginning point is the very difficult part. And then later it's going to become more and more comfortable once you start to get into the right path. But getting to this point, get connect and recognize the sensation is the very difficult part. And after that, what will it is like this, you know, that the manual car that assume is the road is flat. You know, I just going to give a simile. You know, the manual car, not the automatic car. So we stuck there, stop. And then there's no help. You cannot get anybody's help. And what you can do? You open the door, get out, and keep your shoulder and you to the car and you start to push it. The very first step is so difficult because the car is solid and it doesn't move and it's stuck concrete posture. But the very moment that you get the effort, and it going to that completely destroy, break down that solid gravity, hold it to the ground. Then what happened? And it start little bit to move over. And if you keep pushing it in a certain level, that movement start to bring a rhythm. The car start to move little by little. And so then yourself, the effort that you put, the push, not become so hard like the beginning point. So that's why that getting to this primary mental object in the very first level, you have to be very sharp and clear. And it is a very important point. Why? Because you should not bring your thoughts into the middle of that. If you bring the thoughts in the middle of that experience, what will happen? Your mind start to caught up with the thoughts, and that will not allow to experience the very moment. Then again, mind start to go into thinking pattern level and bring all the memory, vomit all the history, project all the dreams, which we keep doing every day. So then if it happens, then again you need to bring that effort and keep it in the present moment. So like that, if you're able to bring it to certain level, then the moment by moment, you expand that ability to hold it, like how the cars start to go. So in a certain level, your body, your mind, your breathing start to integrate and come together, harmonize. And in that very moment, what happened, these thought patterns, this physical, mental start to disconnect from this constructed timeline, which we call just our ordinary life. And then you enter into different level of experience. In that level, that what you experience is so vast, huge. And at the same time, the mind becomes more sharp and clear. So with that clarity, that is where you can come to analytical understanding. So analytical understanding, because now your mind has a kind of your view, you get out of this, the personal self-centered view, and you get into kind of like a universal mind. And in any direction, it's available. It's kind of like you get into kind of like a 360-degree and also up and down. So it's not a kind of, you are not become very limited to a direction. And in that very moment, you can recognize how things come to be as they are very clearly. And that is where you can see things happen because not only one reason. Things happen because of many reasons. But in this conventional life, we cannot see it. Why? Because your experience point of seat become very limited. And from that angle, what you see, and even the emotional boundaries, our experience boundaries, knowledge, culture, traditional, gender, identity boundaries make your experience very limited. And because of that, whatever the outcome come out of that experience also become very limited. And that limit make us to very limited to be with our own ideas. And that's why we keep going with that. So how wonderful if it is possible that yourself to experience with something without the view. Like you become kind of like a cloud in the sky, any direction, any shape, you accept. So this is the moment we're going to experience it a little bit. So then you should not put your faith into something else. So this is the moment you bring your faith, the effort, strength, trust, everything together and put it to you, not put it to something, because in day-to-day life, we always put that things to different things. But this is the moment you're going to put that everything to you and experience only just the moment of experience. So just let's get into the practice a little bit. In your right palm on your left, neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. So bring your attention to your body, please. Observe head to toes 3 times yourself and say Swapatveva and oh, may I be well and happy. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment you're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. Do nothing extra. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this with clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward, visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward, and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun. Spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Supreme Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha, and also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Also, may all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata chami sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Imaya dhamma nu dhamma patipattiya buddhang pujemi dhammang pujemi sanghang pujemi attaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadi maranam ha paribunjissami dhamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu Sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.